Good evening. I have been working on this for days, on and off. There are so many equations, so many connected, uh, um, overlapping connections, and which I believe are reasons for many things being the way they are. Like one of the questions, and I already had this, and I had no idea that it would be a big question on Quora. Or why don't we say 11th, 11 with ST? And I'm going over a lot of scenarios looking at different realities. And I see some things, but is it just for me? The first of all, 1 through 12 are all words. When you get to 13, you are saying 1/3 of a teen. Then you get to 14, you say the whole four. And you say the teen. All teens equal to 44, expressing day and night, expressing pH. When you get to 19, you are on the other side of numbers because 1 plus 9 will now equal to 10. You start over on a level. 19 reduces to 1, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26, all the way up. If you want to go to 28, and on 28, we start over at 1. We go 28, 29, we go 28 to 36, going 28 as being the cycle over to 36. Being 360 degrees if you want to look at it. I get these numbers using the 36 numbers as 0, 10, meaning the beginning and the end. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 11. The 11th number. 0, 1, 0, 0 to 2, to 3, to 4, to 5, to 6, to 7, to 8, to 9, to 10. Did I get that? 0 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we have to start over again because you have to start from somewhere. So anyways, I'm just going to show you one of the basic forms of what I do. First of all, for 20 is in gematria, the pyramid, the D. Okay, the top of gematria is FH with G in the center. Or in gematria, the S, the T, and the U. SU meaning the spirit and creation, and FH is the house cat. 2 times 4, 2 plus 4. We'll put this in the position. Both of these will now pass and go into the gateway of Highway 80, because that's what they did in the U.S. I mean, it sounds silly, doesn't it? Doesn't it sound silly? Why would they have a Mount Sinai down the street from me? And why do they have this? And anyways, I'm just trying to should I put that in there now? I have another design that creates a crown from this. So the numbers go 7, 4, 2, 6, 6, 7, 2, 4, 6, 3, 9, 6, 2, 9, 5, 2, 6. Where's number 17? 16. Oh, 17 is over here. On 17, I get a 1. On 18, I get 73. 10, I get another 1. And on 19, I get a 5. It ends up like that. That's just what the numbers, because the word 19 is 42 and 44. So I'm just going to count the beginning of the word. From 13 to 19 are all teens. In French, 17, 18, 19 are very special because they say the 10 before they say the number. And as well, other special numbers come. I'm just trying to, oh yes, it's somewhere in here, right here. This number is set as 60, which is maybe the clock, right? But we only work on 30. We only work on a flat plane, and 13. Right away, it's telling me about Mercury inside here. This is where everything gets reduced. After 19, 18 is silently included from 19 to 26. When you get over to just let me take a look. When you get over to just trying to look, 27. No, when you get over to 28, what happens is this becomes 1, and we're now looking at 27. At 19, you're looking at 1 and 18. At 10, you're looking at 1 and 9. At 37, you're looking at 1 and 36. This is the reduction of the Pythagorean. I think I call it Pythagorean, where you add up the two digits, it becomes 10. 7 plus 3 equals 10. 1 plus 0 equals to 1. So we've reduced it 4 times. Here we reduced it 3 times. Whoop, I don't want to put that. And here we reduced it 2 times, and here we reduced it 1 time. And then 1 through 9, we've reduced it 0. So this is an equation, and this is our vibration. And can I go higher? Can I go to 46 and reduce it 5 times? 1 and 45. That's where the fox and the passage comes in. And then the next one is 55 will be 1 and 54. So it'll be the same thing. This is where the sun pass comes in. So what happens as we reduce these numbers to the single digit, we see that over here we automatically get into the sun pass. Creation of 6. Another thing I wanted to mention is 1 plus 2 equals to 3. Then we match it up with 3 equaling to 6. Now we have the 1 on the cube opposite of the 6. When we go 1, then we go from A to B to C. We only have a line here and a line here. So we went from A to B with 1 line. We went to B to C with 1 line. And we went from D to A with 1 line. What is the length of this line? This will add up to 4. This one adds up to 6. 6 plus 4 equals to 10 equals to 1. And you came back to your starting position of 1. Should I have started by a halfway road over here and say this is A over to B over to B? Do I have to create a whole situation? I just want to stay away from this. Just forget about that I even brought this up. Number 11, another thing is that number 10 and number 11, when you go A, B, C, D, or 1, 2, 3, 4, added, it equals to 10. You added the 5 and the 6, it equals to 11. So that's telling me a story on its own. It's telling me a story on its own. But in this situation, you get 21. Why are we stopping at 20? Why is 11th not? Is it an in-between? Is it because it is your birth? What happens when these two numbers come together? What is on the other side of the 11 and this side of 10? Well, when you're counting, it's 10 down to 1 as they go in the countdown. So the countdown would be like this. You would count 30 down to 21. You would count 20 down to 11, and you would count 10 down to 1. You would count 40 down to 31. You would count 50 down to 41. You would count 60 down to 51. You would count 70 down to 61. You would count 80 down to 71. And you would count 90 down to 81. And that's somehow the way it goes. I don't know why. Something to do with the countdown. It's easier to go down from a 10, right? A starting point from the other level going down Anyways, Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. I would really like to talk one day about Mr. Dress Up, Casey and Finnegan, like I mentioned before, Sesame Street, and see what's missing. I just want to go over the names. I think in the names they could be telling us something. Could be the initials in the names, but whatever it is, there's an exhaust. The car works. You need the exhaust. We live in this world. There has to be an exhaust. All the information has to be shared because all the humans are the exhaust. It has to pass through them. So somehow we have to see the truth. We don't have to understand it, but we're always agreeing with a lot of things we don't know because of our egos. And we got to run our life a little bit different. Thank you for watching this video.